Factory was a very exciting, pulsating kind of work that I did. I mean, see, I do a lot of these kind of shows and lots of conferences of this kind, but Knowledge Factory was completely different because it was unstructured in many ways. Although it claims to be the Coke studio of knowledge and claims to be the last vestige, as it were, of knowledge and a gathering of people who are intelligent, intellectual, erudite, articulate, etc., etc. What actually was a collection of like-minded people who, like-minded individuals who had a lot of talent, had a lot of, I don't want to say knowledge, but because then they sound like experts, but many of the people who came as speakers were not just experts. They added that extra bit to their personalities, added that extra bit to their sessions, which made it the most interesting part. And I think the program was structured in such a way that there was not a boring moment. It wasn't, a conference that at the end of the day you kind of said, oh my God, it's been a long day, I need to go home now, and I don't know whether I want to come back for the second day. Each person brought that element of interest. You needn't have been a person who had an interest in politics, but because of the person who was there unraveling politics for you, it made it that much more interesting. So as a presenter, for me, being able to interact with these people, and it was almost like off the record kind of conversations, that was the most interesting part. Absolutely, because you have to have a platform that allows common people, people who are perhaps not a politician or a celebrity or a ambassador or something, come up and be able to say that, listen, I'm as competent as somebody else who's an expert in that field. I may not have got the fame, fortune, and publicity that went with someone who was there already, but I have that extra edge to add and contribute. That's number one. Number two, you also need to have and hear voices that are different, voices that are not trained, voices that are not put into, again, I come back to the phrase boxed. They don't speak the same language, they don't speak the same nuance, they don't bring on the same nuance. Many of the voices that we heard over the 2 days were voices who were from among all of us. Someone who was like, say, Anuja, someone who is as erudite as Jairam. They kind of unraveled the mystery that goes behind being the personas that they are. Unlike many of the conferences that one attends, which are like, stuffed shirts attending a conclave, Knowledge Factory is an unstuffed shirt conference, if that is the word that you can use. It's a place where you come and leave your structure, leave the corporateness of a conference behind, and share knowledge, learn, and also get entertained in all of it. So it's a fun way to learn.